We're a small business. You can see people that have started with us when they're 17 years old and they're still with us at 35. So they've been here 18 years. They're now working in corporate. They have management responsibilities. So there's a model there for if I maybe don't want to go to college, I just want to go to work and I want to train in a certain area or I want to grow with a company, that we offer that, and you can see that modeled right before you.
I thought, if I do good in this internship, I could just have like a full-time job by the time I get out of high school. So, and I'll be able to climb up like a career.
Manufacturing specifically, but all the fields that use these apprenticeship programs, they're hurting for people. They're hurting for people who are trained and come in or who are eager to learn about the process.
It was like an intangible opportunity that we could give to the students. So I just thought to myself, why not? Why not bring someone in at a young age, teach them about your company, teach them about their job. That person's gonna grow with you.
My name is Leslie Zinn. My official title is President and CEO, but I prefer Chief Bottle Washer. My mom is Arden. She was a huge health nut all my life, and she was pining away for this very expensive home juicer called a Norwalk. And after 30 years of wanting it and still not being able to afford it, she bought it in 1993 on her credit card. And to make herself feel better, she called her friends and neighbors and said, I have this amazing juicer and I want to use it. So if you want juice, I want to make it for you. And 30 years later, we operate 2 plants in the East Point area. We have 19 retail stores in the Atlanta area, and we have about 5,000 partners throughout 6 states in the Southeast where we sell our products. We've been in the East Point area since 2002, and we feel very committed to the community, so we have always wanted to work with the youth. There's a lack of support in our area for the youth, and we know that sort of like if someone has a broken leg, you can't expect them to win the dance contest. So we wanted to provide that splint, the support, and the idea that CareerReady was also going to be a partner and provide support on another way was just something that seemed really appealing to us.
I'm Sarita Riley. I'm the Human Resources Manager here at Arden's Garden. What differentiates an internship from an apprenticeship here at Arden's Garden is the time and the development that we put into the student. So an internship, pretty much a semester, maybe 2, very focused on maybe one big project, kind of learning about the culture, learning how to conduct yourself in the workplace. For an apprenticeship here at Arden's Garden, we really try to build out a developmental workforce program for the students. So we want them to be able to take every single thing that they learn here and apply it to any type of job. Specifically talking about Josiah, any type of logistics position, he will be able to take his experience from here and take it to that new company. However, the goal for apprenticeships is to have those students stay with us, grow with us. I set Josiah up just like we would any regular employee. We did 2 interviews with him, and during those interviews, I could tell that Josiah was like just super smart, but very shy, a little nervous. I knew that he was special, and I just had that extra conversation with him and knew that I wanted to bring him on board. It will be a little bit more work in the beginning, but to bring someone on board who has an idea of where they want to be in life, who, in this program, pretty much comes from like an underprivileged area, and who wouldn't have this opportunity otherwise? Take a chance on those students, bring them in. Just know that you're gonna have to have that structure before they come on. Have a plan, have someone, if it's not yourself, have someone that they can go to every day if they need, an answer to a question, or they just need an opinion, just want to get to know more about the company. Link them up with someone who can be that person for them. A lot of companies are a little hesitant because of their insurance plans. It's super easy. It's a simple phone call. Reach out to them, explain the Youth Apprenticeship Program that you're trying to do, and 9 times out of 10, you'll be covered. And don't think they're young, they're going to cause issues. You know, they're moldable. Teach them how to work or how to demonstrate themselves in a workplace. You know, they're teachable. Let's teach them.
My name is Rob Wheeler. I'm a plant manager. What we have found really great about having a high school apprenticeship here is they have a totally different point of view than the rest of us do. So I'll give you an example. There was something that we had been looking for over and over and over and could not find a better supplier. Our apprentice came in, and on the second day, he had found a supplier that saved us $30,000. Just because the way he searched was different. It was a different perspective than we were used to. It's a really dynamic environment. Every day is a little bit different than the previous day. For us, it's everything from the beginning of the process of purchasing material all the way until shipping. So all that happens in the same day. So we're buying stuff, receiving it, producing it into a product that's sellable, packaging it, processing it, post-processing effect, and then shipping it to the customer. The place we have that youth apprenticeship position is in the back end, where we're searching for new vendors. We're trying to find better prices. We're trying to renegotiate contracts, but also then learning the dynamics of our ERP software. So really digging into like the back end of stuff. It's hard to find somebody who wants to go into this back end logistics and purchasing and buying and all that stuff. So to be able to take somebody who's interested in it and kind of mold them in, help raise them up and teach them these things has been great, because they're very willing to learn. The difference between having an apprentice and maybe an intern or hiring somebody direct on is usually they have a little more experience already in the field. So it's kind of unique in the fact that we have to go back to the basics and teach the fundamentals. But that's a different approach, but it's an approach that's been really good for us, because we've been able to go in and really describe how we want things done. There's no preconceived notion of what an employer wants, you know, what their previous employer wanted or anything. You know, the process has been pretty smooth. We were really supported well in the beginning, understanding what he was. We've gone to see the program in action at his school to kind of see what they were learning, which has helped us tailor his learning environment and his tasks here to be supportive of what he's learning there, so he can see the real world aspect of that.
My name is Josiah. I'm in 11th grade. I go to PCI, Promise Career Institute. It's like career oriented, so we focusing on, you know, getting out of high school, getting a job, or you go to college if you want. They have stuff for that. I'm trying to go to Georgia Southern now because they got a good logistics program. So I definitely, you know, I'd have benefited from coming to this school. We go over like a little bit of everything. So I guess like, well, like I said, management. We also do warehousing stuff, orders, just learning about the supply chain in general. I know how to manage my time better. Definitely more responsible than I was before I came here. I don't, you know, stay up as late no more. That did not work out when I first got this job. Like the first week, I didn't do so well. But you know, I got myself back on track, and I've been doing good since then. I don't think there's really a limit to how much you do the apprenticeship. I think you should do it, you know, especially if it aligns with your path like it did for mine. I mean, I'm 17 and I already got all this going on. So, I mean, definitely, if it appeals to you and you like doing it, there's no reason not to.
We've had an amazing experience with Josiah. He's really fitting well with us. He's provided value to us. I think that we really provide value to him. And so it's been a win-win for both of us. So we would like to partner with more youth in our area and just develop the program and have it be of more value to us, truthfully. Our ideal outcome would be that youth stays with us for the next 40 years and has a career and, buys a home and creates generational wealth and models for the next generation how to get a job, keep a job, grow in a career, and pass it on down.
We would love to continue this program. It's been quite beneficial. I'd love to see a rotating, a spot on our staff that can be rotated in and out for the different programs within the greater program, the different fields.
The great thing about Career Ready, United Way, we have all partnered together to assist each other in every step. So it's not just one person that has to do extra work. We all chip in to assist to onboard the student. I really just want employers to know, take a chance, provide that intangible experience that a lot of students will not receive. Don't be taken aback by the program or like, how do I get this started? It's very simple. United Way and Career Ready, like, they assist you the entire way. So you're not alone. We're not alone.